Hi, today is January 21, 2022. I have a question for you. Are you concerned about your future taxes? Do you know that there are 11,000 people turning 65 each and every day in our country? And what does that have to do with taxes? Well, those 11,000 people become eligible for Medicare. And they also turn on their Social Security benefits. Yes, that means that the government has more liabilities in terms of providing Medicare, providing Social Security benefits, and let's not forget another factor, which is Medicaid. When I was going to school, I was taught that when you reach retirement, your home will be paid for, your children will be out of the house, you will not have any tuition to deal with, and you'll be in a lower tax bracket. Maybe, maybe not. We are really in a low tax bracket right now. Income taxes, I'm talking about. Taxes were much, much higher in the 1950s. They were as high as 90%. Something that also impacts our income taxes is FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Association of America. You know, when we have a tornado, when we have hurricanes, when we have floods, when we have fires in California, that costs the government money. Yes, it does. And where does the government get their money from? You and me, the American taxpayer. So, do you think taxes will be higher in the future? Or do you think possibly that taxes will be lower? Well, what about interest on the ever increasing debt? Get a piece of paper and a pen out. I have something that you need to write down. Write this down: www.us for United States, debt, DEB as in boy, T as in Thomas, clock dot org, O-R-G, usdebtclock.org. And when you go to this website, you will see our ever increasing deficit and debt and interest on the debt. And actually, what else you're going to see is the amount of debt per citizen, which is currently at $90,000. So take a look at that and open up your eyes, because taxes will likely be higher in the future. So, do you want to be forever taxed? And what do I mean by that? Well, there are some accounts that you probably have, like a traditional IRA, like a 401k, or a 403b plan. Those are forever taxed accounts. Why? Because we put money in there and we defer the taxes into the future, sometimes many decades into the future. Do we know what taxation is going to be 20, 30, 40 years from now? No, we don't have that information. But we can surmise that it will be much higher than it is today because of all of our government's outstanding obligations. Now, how much better off would you be if you had those forever taxed accounts become never taxed accounts. Yes, it's true. It is possible. And a lot of people are taking advantage of that simply because they strongly feel that taxes will be higher in the future. So why not pay the taxes now while the tax rates are lower and not defer into the future where taxes will be much higher? So we all know that the decisions that we make today affect our tomorrows. Yes, it's true. And we don't get better by procrastinating. We don't improve our situations by procrastinating. So the decisions that you make today will impact your tomorrows. Would you like to take advantage of the lower taxes of today? And why would you want to do that? Because isn't it true in retirement? It's not how much money you get, but how much money you get to keep after you pay the Internal Revenue Service. If taxes are going to be higher, that means that you will have less spendable, less disposable income. So what's more important in retirement? The amount of money that you accumulate or the amount of money that you get to spend? The Roth conversion is still an option. And if you don't have a Roth today, you should open a Roth up. Why? Because it is an IRA that is never taxed. What do I mean? You put your after-tax dollars into the Roth and it grows over time, and you'll never have to pay taxes on it as long as you take a qualified distribution from it. So there are strategies that you can implement to improve your financial future, your financial situation. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can call me or text me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. In summary, we do feel that taxes will be higher in the future. So do take advantage of the lower tax rates and think of it this way. Taxes are currently on sale. Don't you love a sale? I sure do. I always like to take advantage of a sale. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.